last 4 years, attempts at resurrecting and reconstituting the terrible and discredited ways of the deposed regime are creeping up. Abuse of authority, corruption, wasting of scarce resources, and sabotage of vital reform agenda, all designed to take us back to the old days of running our affairs, are what we are witnessing. A vivid example of maladministration is how the government, under the leadership of President Adama Barrow, continues to mishandle the raging global pandemic of COVID-19. Their response has been messy, inadequate, wasteful, and completely ineffective. Millions of dollars have been squandered on inflated hotel bills, bureaucratic guys, opaque purchasing transactions, and token food support that have left our substantial members of the needy Gambian across all regions. Neither our decrepit health facilities nor our brave and hard-working frontline personnel have been given the priority and resource allocation they require to serve and protect our people. In the rest of the world, governments are focusing on the health and agriculture sector with emergency funding to mitigate against the effects of this serious global pandemic. This is an unacceptable state of affairs that requires the very agents of the change that ended the tyranny in 2016 to rededicate themselves to safeguarding the threatened aspirations of the Gambian people to live in a society where the only dictator and tyrant is the Constitution. As we have done since the founding of the UDP, we will, with other consensus citizens, be at the forefront of the battle against the reintroduction of the tyrannical rule in the Gambia. Our country today is saddled with a president and a leadership team that subordinates the urgent and life-sustaining needs of the citizens to the obscene or scandalous allocation of very scarce resources to the personal needs of the president and his cronies. There is no better example of this than how farmers and the vital sector of agriculture, upon which 3/4 of our people depend for their livelihood, are treated in the 2021 budget. How can it be just or moral that the president of this country is being paid a salary of $250,000 a month and can turn around and further allocate himself $150,000 a day to spend on food? What kind of unheard of gluttony would possess the leader of one of the world's poorest countries to spend more money on his personal food than is allocated for the medicines and equipment of our underfunded hospitals? In total, this president proposed to spend $627 million on his office and a few dozen people that work there, but allocating only $402 million to the entire Ministry of Agriculture. That is an outrage that every Gambian must refuse to accept, because it condemns the majority of our population to poverty and neglect, while their hard-earned money is being skimmed off and wasted by an uncaring administration.